These are just simple questions about dot products and scalar multiplication. However, the one thing that confuses a lot of people is that when you're given using the standard unit normal vectors like that, people think -1 should multiply to 1 and 2 times -2. And the confusion is because here really there's 0 times I. So when you convert this into the coordinate form, you should really think of this, the first vector A, as 0, comma, -1, comma 2. And likewise, this is 1, comma, -2, and there's no k, so k should be 0. And this one is 3, 1 times j, -2 times k, so this is what you have. And with this, you can easily calculate. So I would advise that whenever you're given these form of vectors using the standard unit normal vectors I, j, k, always change it to these coordinate forms so that you're not confused. Okay, so let's do a dot b. What is a dot b? Well, that's 0, -1, 2, dotted with 1, -2, 0, which is component-wise multiplication. So 0 times 1 plus -1 times -2 plus 2 times 0. So it's going to be +2. On the other hand, c dot a would be c is 3, 1, -2, dotted with a is 0, -1, 2. And dot product is simply component-wise multiplication. And that's equal to -1, -4, so -5. Adding the 2 will give you -3 as the answer. Okay, now we do know that a dot b is 2, so this is really saying that I want 2 times a, because we just computed a dot b, and that's equal to 2. Now what does this mean? It means that to a you are multiplying, a is 0, -1, 2, to this vector a you're multiplying by 2, and that's scalar multiplication, so it just gets multiplied to every element in the vector. So 2 times -1 gives you -2, 2 times 2 gives you 4. That's it. And how about this? Let's do the c dot c first, see what that gives us. C dot c is 3, 1, -2, dotted with 3, 1, -2, which is 3 times 3 plus 1 times 1 plus -2 times -2, which gives you 9 plus 1 plus 4, that's equal to 14, right? And then you replace c dot c by 14, and therefore this equals to 14 times a dotted with a, right? And that's same thing as 14 times 0, -1, 2. That's what a is, right? And then you do a dot product with 0, -1, and 2. So that's 14 times 0 is 0, 14 times -1 is -14, 14 times 2 is 28. And to this, you're multiplying dotted with 0, -1, and 2. So finally, 0 times 0 is 0, -14 times -1, plus 28 times 2, and that gives you 14 plus 56, which is equal to 70. So 70 is the answer.